on free roll 5.
Tactically, here's what you're looking at. You're looking at a 10-foot wide, 30-ish foot long hallway, prison cells. Zombies line it. Soldier of Misfortune in front of you, and that's it.
But if they won't attack him, why does he have them locked up?
If I use Turn Undead on him, it's just going to be like his eye gets scared for a fraction of a second.
What is that?
The staircase going up. It's hard to make a spiral staircase. Hence the arrow.
Looks like a sun.
Okay.
Maybe.
What if we wear a disguise?
Yeah, what if we come dressed differently?
Nose and glasses and a mustache on.
The rogue can wear the dresses.
I do have a disguise. I do have a disguise ability.
One thing you never want to hear the DM say.
What?
Do you have your character sheet?
Your control save, never come back to the actual game.
Right? Pretty much control less and walk away, yeah.
If we just wait long enough, maybe he'll just die.
And no, Silverhand does not manipulate. He just helps.
Haste retreat.
It's a tactical retreat.
Yes.
Tactical retreat.
We don't want to steal stuff if it's going to ruin the world. We don't want to go past you if it's something that's going to burn everything down.
I'm gonna use the flaming sphere.
Yeah. Is this something you can actually cast, or are you trying to dupe me?
I am using the scroll that we found.
Yeah, there it is.
Are we ready?
We've been waiting on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give a little bit of background. Actually, no, I guess I don't need to, because I'm going to do that at the very end. You guys killed off the Soldier of Misfortune by stabbing him through the little opening in the door and spearing him and fire blasting him and
Acid
blah, blah,
blasting.
blah. Acid blasting. Whatever it was.
It's a little bit of both.
I
And
had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
you did, but, that's okay. Murderer. Who did all the head cutting? Is that-
That was
That's
our-
Dorothy over there.
that was the
I don't
cleric.
know. I mean,
You-
clerics heal people. We don't cut off heads. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What happens in the cave stays in the cave.
I'm telling everybody.
Weirdly, this cave is named Las Vegas.
Where are the slots? I don't see no slots.
Gonna have to cut that now. Oh, here we go. Now that you've ended up killing the Soldier of Misfortune, you lop the head off, and there's still zombies lining this corridor, this hallway, this little bit of a prison. There is obviously the door at the very back. What do you guys do?
I want to search the body, see if there's anything extra. I know that she saw a symbol on him
Yes.
last time, but
Correct.
we didn't search like pockets or anything.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that, I guess.
So you're gonna attempt to search, but you just kind of look at him
Yeah.
and rifle through some of the pockets, but don't do very well.
Just going to stand here with the dark thoughts running through my head.
Of killing the Soldier of Misfortune. Is anybody else going to do that?
I mean, we got a 19. I think we're good.
Yeah, absolutely. So on the Soldier of Misfortune's body, you find the scale mail, which is what the symbol was. A pair of gloves as well. Gauntlets.
Anyone want any gauntlets? Wait, you need gauntlets. Give him there. I'll be on his conscience the rest of the day.
So Artus is conflicted that she killed this guy by chopping off his head. Now she's going to wear his gloves. Great.
Ooh.
Wouldn't you? I'll take it.
But you're getting free gloves.
Yeah,
Alright,
I was
so
going to
you're
have to buy
getting
some anyway.
gauntlets. That's pretty sweet.
Just regular gauntlets, like a...
No,
Okay.
quiet you.
Putting a question mark after that.
Sweet gauntlets.
From a dead guy.
From a dead guy.
That you killed.
That you beheaded.
But he was dead anyway.
From a time-shifting dead zombie man.
He
He
might.
was half dead.
Which, by the way,
He was already half there, I guess.
which, by the
I
way,
would
that
say like
gave me
98%.
nightmares.
Good.
We'll
I'm
go with
glad.
that.
It should have given you nightmares. That was the point.
Well, it worked.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Continue on.
Yep.
Continuing on?
Through that door.
Okay, you're going to go through the door. You go through the door. It is not locked, which is
That's a first.
fine. The rogue. Oh, right.
Right, I'm not going to fail again.
You know what you should do? Every door you come up to that you know is open, you should be like, see? I opened the locked door.
With your luck, you'd probably lock it.
Don't listen to him. That's what he
perfect.
wants.
You go through the door. It is open, so that way the rogue doesn't have to not unlock it. I don't even think you have a lockpick kit. Walking through a hallway, it gets a little bit wider. It's not too wide at this point. About 15 feet by 20 feet tall, so it's progressively getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You're also going down some winding stairs. It is still a little humid down here, which is a little strange. The temperature is nice. And you come into a chapel-sized room. It's carved into a sphere. In this room, there are doors lining the wall and the ceiling as well. And in the center, a spire with water upon it. Though no discernible reason why the water isn't falling, in the center of the pool, a sphere carved from rock. There are symbols on the sphere itself that you haven't seen before. You're not quite sure. You can't make them out. Seeing the doors, you see symbols on the doors as well. Same symbols that apparently match some of the rock. What do you do?
So you say the room's carved into a sphere. I'm assuming there's a flat part for the floor?
Yes, there's a flat part for the floor.
Because that would have made it a little difficult.
Whoa!
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna walk forward into the room. I guess. Walk towards this spire and cautiously, hoping that the water's not going to become Carl 2.0. But
I'm with you.
I'm gonna get closer and see if we can see what's going on.
Okay, you walk up to the spire that has the kind of like what a bird bath would be, but just no.
Instead of the bowl, it's
instead
just
of
the
bowl,
water.
it's just the water there with the basketball-sized stone orb in it, floating.
Talking like bowl of water.
Ball in it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a large circle, big room, 50 feet in diameter, and approximately, as you can tell, about 50 feet high. And it's lined with doors, the entirety of it.
You know, guys, I just realized nobody grabbed that stuff that Silverhands dropped upstairs.
I thought he was showing up later.
Well, we might need him now because this looks like we might need that thing now.
This is a fair point. You want to call him?
No. You like him. You should call him.
I know they're
Silverhands!
Yes.
Hey, you were going to bring us something.
I was going to bring you something, but you never called.
Well, I'm calling.
Okay. Give it up with the ale, goblin.
Maybe not ale. Maybe just a healing potion or two. We
Yeah,
could kind of use
yeah.
that.
Don't you guys have healing potions?
Yes, you do.
Can you bring me some more bullets, please?
Ain't a 12-pack or a 6-pack, my dear?
12.
12 is perfect. Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem. That'll be 6 million gold.
Wow, that's expensive course.
No refunds.
You can... Never mind.
You're doing fine, trust me.
Hey, how about you just bring the stuff we were talking about?
Okay, who's your fastest runner?
That would be Elf Ranger
I think that's
Druid
the...
thing.
Elf Ranger Druid thing. You're up.
Yeah.
I choose
And
you.
you think I have a problem with races?
I think
I mean,
it's
that's not
Z.
race.
Okay, so you want Z to meet you somewhere?
Yes, in the big room with the squishy thing that used to be. Yes, icky.
Carl?
Is that his name, Carl?
Pick up another flask of Carl. We could use it.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Give
fun
me your
time.
flask.
I broke it.
Way to go.
It's a one-time use thing.
Would you like me to bring you down a flask as well?
Yeah, that works.
Empty one would be great.
I disagree.
Oh, now you want it empty? Jeez.
I disagree.
Additions?
We're gonna dump the ale out of it.
I disagree.
I will not bring ale to the dungeon. It's just a bad idea.
And if there's anywhere you want to drink,
No, first of all, there's only one in your party who likes to drink, and we're not going to make him any worse. I hear you have trouble with locks, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just fine.
Yes, of course you do, right, yes. So your fastest runner would be Xenoxia, huh?
Yeah.
You sound so enthused.
I was looking at something.
Okay, well, here, meet me in the chamber room with the big table and the globly
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll meet you at Carl.
I will bring... Okay, at Carl. Call him what you wish. Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay, so you two meet each other at Carl. What were you exchanging again? What were
He
you
had
bringing?
the leaf.
Oh, that's right. You had the gnomish leaf. Oh,
That's
you
right. That needs to
donkey.
go with the pipe.
Yep.
Yep.
Maybe a flask.
That's right.
No more ale for him.
So you're exchanging the gnome leaf, and what else were you bringing? Was that just it?
Empty flask.
And the empty flask.
And the empty flask to scoop up more Carl.
So you're
I'll
gonna
pay you
scoop up
back
more
for it
Paul.
later.
Well, somebody's paying for that flask because it's not free this time.
I'm good for it.
Okay, all right. Wait a minute. How do I know you're going to survive?
He's not.
Flasks aren't expensive, Chief, so if I don't make it, you're out like, what, 4 copper? Max? Think you'll survive.
Make it a silver and I'll bring one down. Yes. From her. Do you have that much, my dear?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, all right.
I'll give you one later.
Artist will pay you back. It's okay. It's on credit.
Yeah,
In fact,
that's fine. Here's a silver for the flask.
alrighty then. Here's your flask. It is a nice little flask, isn't it? Yes, it looks like this, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. Oh, and here is something else for you, my dear. Okay, so it is called the gnomish leaf. You have to use it in that freaky little pipe that Captain Funkin has. You know the walnut, the walnut one with the bone.
Yep.
CL stamped in it.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Yes. So make sure he gets that.
Okay.
But don't let him smoke it. Please?
Okay.
Okay, so 1 silver it is. All right, for my services. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Run away. Run along.
Did you remember to scoop up some Carl on
Don't forget to scoop up a Carl.
Oh yeah. We're scooping Carl on the run.
Okay, you guys are scooping a little car.
That's basically how he died anyway. On the run, pretty much.
So you make it back all the way back down to the dome room, the door room. We'll just call it the door room just for ease. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Silver hands.
Yes.
So are we not supposed to smoke this, or are we supposed to smoke this?
No,
What the heck are we supposed to do with this leaf?
Well, you stick it in the pipe, my dear, and you light the pipe. Just don't let the goblin smoke it.
I'm smoking it. Hand me that leaf.
What's
Don't
the
do it.
difference between smoking it and not smoking it if we're lighting the leaf?
I just don't like the goblin.
Oh, so I can do it?
Absolutely, my dear.
Or Z can do it?
Yes, anybody can, just not him.
Or do we just light it and follow the smoke?
Well,
and
one
not
would think that
actually
if you
smoke it?
you don't technically have to inhale it, like some of our friends have done in the past. Okay, so here's what you do: you merely just stick it in the pipe. You light it. Anybody has a match, right? You brought matches or some kind of striking distance, whatever. Anyway, you're out of character, my dear.
Yes.
Anyway, so what you do is you just puff on it a little bit, but don't inhale it, and just follow the smoke.
Okay.
All right.
Do we know this is the room to do it in?
What other room would you do it in?
If there's 100 doors surrounding us?
There's more than 100.
Okay.
There are
What are we
lots of
supposed to do?
Fair enough.
We got to know which one to go through.
Fair enough.
Hand me that leaf.
I'm with Z.
No.
Hand
No.
me that
You
leaf.
hand somebody else the pipe.
Never. I found it. It's mine. I brought it from home.
I highly doubt that.
I brought
sir.
that from home.
Fonkin, give Z the pipe.
I want it back.
Thank
I
you,
don't know why I
Fonkin.
physically handed it to you.
You're just that into it.
You will role playing, sir.
He's gonna show up with a sack of beer next time.
Don't tempt me.
There is always that.
All right. So I'm going to stick the leaf in the pipe and get the smoke going.
So you light the pipe, you smoke a little bit, and you let the smoke come out of the pipe and out of your lungs, and you can see it trailing up and around.
There
Not
was
out
no
of my
inhaling.
lungs. There was no inhaling.
Okay, you didn't inhale, quotes. And it trails up and around, and it goes through most of the entirety of the room, and it lands at one door. And this one door is plain, well worked, and it has this symbol upon a very stone handle. 2 circles, and with a dot in the middle.
Do we go through the door?
You can't go through the door. It's on the ceiling.
That would have been relevant info.
Well, the door's on the ceiling.
Thanks.
There you go.
He did say surrounding, but he did not specify in 3 dimensions.
It's all around. All around.
Anybody else?
I'm...
Remember, this room is
Does it
very
have a
high.
handle on it?
Yeah. The symbol is actually on the stone handle.
So it's like a round stone handle?
Yes.
I think I have an idea here. Artist walks up to the spire. I'm assuming that I can get to the top of it. Like I can.
The spire is.
It's only like waist high or like neck high for me since I'm short.
Yeah, yeah.
Artus moves the globe in the water.
Okay.
Maybe it shifts the room.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
And then finds out it's acid and her hand's gone.
Oh no! My hand fell off.
So I'm guessing we saw it moving, and since you went dead.
Yeah, since you put your hand on the actual, it doesn't spin freely. However, so when you do put your hands on it to turn it towards the same symbol that is on the stone itself, it moves one click.
Okay.
So you're not too many clicks away. So as it clicks to a next symbol.
Great.
See, we should have went with my plan. I was going to throw my silk rope and latch it onto the handle.
Yeah.
Then we could climb.
Some of us aren't that great at climbers, though.
You barely can master stairs, my dear.
Just hang out down here then.
The first selection you make, a blue half-moon door comes forward in front of the party. So what you're seeing at the moment, every time you click it...
When you click it, one symbol pops up to top to be...
We'll say it glows.
Okay.
So you made the selection from the sphere. The temperature of the sphere drastically increases and starts boiling the water within.
Put my hand away quickly.
Yes, you do. The door itself falls to the floor, but just stops from shattering. And then it moves closer to you. And then it stops. And then begins to open.
Okay, 2 things.
One,
Places?
did the door behind us do anything?
No.
Okay.
The door behind you, well, it's closed.
But it didn't, move into the ceiling or some goofy crap. And now you're wishing you'd have wrote that, aren't you?
I am. That's a good idea.
Too late.
And then the door behind you
No. Okay.
No, absolutely not.
2, I have never wanted to kill a door more in my life, because I'm guessing something bad's coming out.
Something bad's gonna happen to the party. Something
I'm gonna
bad's
stand-
gonna happen to the party.
I'm guessing the door's on the other side of the spire, and since I walked up to it, or is it somewhere else in the room?
So it came off to your right side.
Okay.
Right, and party's right side as well, and stopped, and then began to open.
All right. I'm going to kind of
So I'm moving to the left.
Yeah, I'm going to sidestep so I'm between you guys. But not, totally between, so that spells can get off. Don't want to get hit again.
I got the rear.
In the rear with the gear that you're not carrying, because I am.
No, I think we should stick him out front.
You're going to stick the rogue out front? That's fine.
It doesn't have a lock. He's good.
It's not a good idea.
He's not attesting it, so.
Not a good idea.
All right, so what's everybody going to do?
I sidestepped a bit so that I'm partially blocking them so that whatever
Okay.
comes out doesn't go straight for them.
Druid?
I just
Xenoxia?
moved left.
You move left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stepping back close to the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna step behind Artus.
Okay, and you're behind Artus. Okie dokie.
Hey, your meat shield.
It's nothing I haven't seen before
How
already.
unfortunate. The door opens, and pouring out a flood of murky green water engulfing the entirety of the room. Everybody must make me a reflex save.
Oh, God.
3.
3,
What do we add to it?
Good thing I can swim. 10. I lied.
10.
Yes.
He's got
Okay.
7 for reflex.
Well, he is a rogue. I should hope
He's
he would
drunk.
have a
He
7.
should have negative.
He's a drunken rogue master. That's not a thing.
Don't
you can't be
encourage
that.
him.
Yeah. Your reflex.
17.
22.
I got 8.
The water is flooding the entire room at this point. The only 2 people that were able to grab onto the spire itself were you 2, Xenoxia and Freya. Artus and Fonkin are floating around the room,
This is fun.
and it is filling up quickly,
Because you can't swim either.
Yeah, there is that.
which means you 2 are going to have to make me a swim check. And remember, you've got armor, and that's double
Not good for
hampering.
that.
Definitely not good for swimming.
Great.
I think you should roll one of your other d20s.
I've already switched
Yes.
once.
My swim's high too.
Pick a pretty
2?
one.
No, it's high.
Oh, it's high?
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
It's 5.
So roll me a reflex save or a swim.
13.
It's a -4.
Oh yeah. You are getting swept away.
Cluck, damn it, cluck, cluck.
You are not faring so well
no,
either.
13. Hold on, I got it on. So it's take away 2.
Plus 3. So you're not
Smacking the
doing
walls?
hot. Yeah, you're bouncing around the entire thing. You are keeping your head above the water. You're still bouncing around the entire thing, though.
I don't like this park. I want to get off.
What have you done?
What did I do? I did do this, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Can I get my ale now?
You are going to take 3 points of non-lethal damage, and you are going to take 3 points of non-lethal damage.
What's the difference between non-lethal damage and lethal damage?
Can't kill you.
Yeah, non-lethal damage would just make you unconscious, and then you can't take anymore. Lethal damage will kill you.
It's just going to make you unconscious on the bottom of the pool where you'll be
You're
fine.
literally drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or floating around however fast. I mean,
Well, him floating, me not so much.
yeah.
You're
no.
sinking.
You're just going to be dragged face first down on the entire floor around as this torrential flood comes bursting
All
through
you
the
hear is a
door.
bubble that comes up every now and then. Ow! 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 From random parts of the place.
Why don't you, Xenoxia, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. There's a 7.
Oh!
Keep trying.
Your hand slips as you go to grab the orb.
There's 2 of you on there.
While she stepped out, we rolled for her, just so everybody knows. Heresy. She actually was able to do it, and she spins the orb one click in a random direction just to make sure nobody else drowns. And the water subsides, and it stops. Weirdly, it stops like it's frozen.
Airball.
And then it starts to get sucked back into the door.
Oh, not good. Not good.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a strength check to see if you can hold on to anything, you too.
Chris laughs. You too.
Throw the rope. Throw the rope.
Throw the rope!
Perfect 20. Perfect 20.
Natural 20.
He quits again.
Everything I throw at
And there goes your failure.
Now here's what you're thinking. Am I here to help or am I hindering? Yeah.
All right.
I'm laughing, but I'm really just coughing up water.
Man, come on. All right. Well, nobody gets sucked back into the door. It's so stupid. I hate this game. I quit.
It's like what?
I love how.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So both of you do easily make your saves. You don't get sucked back into the door. It goes in, and it slams shut, and it goes back into its place.
Just gonna lay here on the floor and catch my breath.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, man.
That definitely sounds like a good idea.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
So here's what the fun part is, right?
Of course.
So as Freya spun the sphere and it clicked one more time, and she did remove her hand away from being burnt, the second selection brings forth a door made of branches and mud. It lowers down from the ceiling and drops down behind you, just stopping before turning into a giant pile of dirt. And it opens, and it smells horrid. And out step 3 orcs snarling and brandishing weapons.
We would have been better off drowning, guys.
We can take him, guys. Let's kick some ass.
Everybody
My
roll
friend.
me initiative.
12.
11.
I don't even know where the initiative is.
11.
9. And dwarfs get a +1 racial bonus for attack rolls against orcs because they hate them.
All right. You go ahead and you can factor that in because I will forget.
Yep.
It's 17. Okay. Fred, 17.
I just want to play. Yeah,
16.
So, do we want to just like keep moving this orb until we get to the right door?
We have 3 orcs to deal with right now.
Right, but we open another door and maybe
Or maybe we open another door and they get pushed against me with water. And then I'm drowning.
Freya was at 17. Funkin's at 16. Xenoxia is at 11. And Artus is at 9. And the orcs are going when the orcs go. Because
course they
orcs
are.
are special.
Are you sure?
Well, they're not really special.
Their mommy tell them they're special.
Yes.
Can I try and tell him not to attack
My
us?
mother was a saint.
Do you speak orc?
I do.
No, you don't.
Languages. Those are all my given languages.
All right, yeah, you can tell him that.
Boom, baby. So let's just all
I
have a
speak Draconian.
conversation.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, excuse me.
You drink.
I speak orc.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master,
dwarves
did you
hate them.
read what they had? Because you're not making it that difficult.
Shut up!
I mean,
Nobody asked you,
Wait,
Silverballs.
wait, that was wrong.
You guys ready? Yeah. That's initiative. Freya, 17.
So how far am I from the orcs that just popped out?
25 feet.
And how far am I from like the back of the room?
25
You guys are
then,
in
because he said it's
essentially in
50
the
by
middle.
50.
We're in the middle. So
Yeah.
okay.
So they're
so
at, like,
I'm
the
gonna
opposite
back
end.
up to the back of the room
Okay.
and pull out my dagger.
Funkin.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
it's his
Funkin,
turn.
you're up.
Are you gonna try to talk it out with them? That went really well last time. I'll hold my action, but I'll take my crossbow out.
Okay. Is it Axia?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
I am going to back up the extra 25 feet and take out my scimitar.
Artis.
Are you going to try and talk to him?
No.
But the,
Even if I
the dark
wanted to.
feelings inside of you feel like you should save things.
Yeah, but even if I wanted to, dwarves hate orcs. I think at this point, as ticked off as Artis is about everything, all she's going to do is stand up, turn around, because she's probably facing the wrong way after the water, and just bust out the war axe and be like, all right, so we're doing this then.
I love this place.
Yeah, it's like Disneyland, only crap.
Good. So you're closest to the half orcs, Artis is over there. Everybody else took out their melee weapons and then moved to the opposite end of the half orcs.
He took out
Orcs,
crossbow.
excuse me, and you took out a crossbow.
Oh, yeah, that was
so
probably
the
a bad
only
idea.
person who was using
Yeah,
a
I was
ranged
trying
weapon.
to get Rhonda to realize, because I was doing this, and she just looked at me like I was an idiot.
So you guys are using.
Thought that was
a-
your celebration wave.
Woo! Let's go, team.
Hey, I'm drying out.
Give me an O. Give me an F.
I don't really have any long range weapons though. I've got my short spear, but once I hit him with it,
Then you
Pretty
pull your
much.
scimitars out and then you charge into battle. You're supposed to be a hero, okay? You're adventurers and you're frightened all the time.
The door turned.
I'm chaotic good.
But it
I
does-
do what I.
have
feel
you
is
seen what
best.
comes out from behind these doors? Of course, they're cautious.
The door turned to dirt and sticks. Maybe you can get them with something.
Do that stuff
I don't
before,
think
haven't you?
entangling works with sticks.
Well, I think Darcassian might have a few words of wisdom, or at least just some information.
Excuse me. Hello. Is anybody there? Hello.
What do you want?
What?
A little busy.
Well, you know, with that attitude, I may not give you any information you might need in this kind of situation.
Is it relevant to orcs or half orcs?
Severely irrelevant.
All right, what do you got?
Okay, well, naturally, you know about orcs. I know the elves and the dwarves do. Orcs are generally aggressive humanoids, of course. They raid, pillage, plunder. You know, the normal thing that orcs do. They are... I know, right? But they do like to battle the creatures along with that, too, as well. They, the one thing I'd like to tell at least two members of the party here, they have a hatred for elves and dwarves.
That's fine, bud. I hate
Oh,
them too.
yes. But apparently this fight has been going on for years, and nobody really knows why.
Because they suck.
Well, this may be
come
true. This may be true, my dear. But here's the thing. I don't think they're in a talking mood for sure. Just basically everybody else, duck.
They don't
I
like...
have an idea.
All right.
They like to plunder. They like to pillage. Why doesn't Rich Bags over here just start throwing money and distract them?
Make it rain, bro. Make it rain.
I don't like this plan. I don't like this
Why?
plan one bit.
After we kill them, you can take your money back.
Or sell another boat. That's all you talk about.
Hold on. There's another way around this.
That doesn't involve him spending.
Silverhands, do you think they'll want to buy a boat?
Well, only if you mention the fact that the boat is upstairs, so they leave you the hell alone.
All right, whoever speaks orcs, tell them the boat's upstairs. Well, that's all I got. Let's kill these guys.
Again, I hate to break this to you. The two party members who can actually speak orc will not get very far.
Yeah.
They don't like them.
Here's what I'm gonna say to him.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to say that I switched to orc.
I hate you guys and I want you all to die.
Oh, we hate you too.
I just can't figure it out, guys. They just don't want to leave us alone.
I think you just made him madder.
Hey, Artis.
Yo,
Did you forget that I also speak orc? Where you go?
do you think I care? These guys suck.
So do you at the moment.
She got you there, bud.
All right. Well, what are we doing now that he's pissed off the orcs?
Killed them all.
I told you my plan.
Can't campaign that enough.
Well, should I use some magic?
Yes.
It's their turn. They're charging.
Oh, of course they are.
What are you guys worried about? I'm in between you.
So that's going to be top of the round since the orcs are going to end up charging because they don't like you either.
No. And with a hatred bonus, I don't think I would have been saying nice things to them either way.
Freya, you're up.
All right. Magic. So how far is the orcs from me?
Well, they're
15.
yeah.
15 feet? Okay. So I have a spell that's called Color Spray, and it says with 3 creatures, it can blind them and stun them for 1d4 rounds, and then stunned for 1 round.
Okay.
Bring on the blindness.
18.
And they all get hit. I can see it in his face.
This blinds them. Okay, blinded and stunned.
Stunned for 1d4 round.
They
Okay.
failed their wisdom save, so that way they are blinded and stunned for 1 round, and then are going to be just stunned for another
Artist.
round, but able
Yes.
to see.
Artist.
So they're going to end up.
Blinded. I say you go splash Carl on their face. Permanently blind them.
Use Carl.
So you're gonna you're gonna acid splash. Which orc are you taking? I'm assuming the one closest to you.
Was it my turn? I don't think it should be my
No,
turn.
not yet. But when you do, I mean.
Yeah, I'll do something.
All right. It's going to be a surprise.
curious.
DM.
I'm not going to
It's going
tell
to be
you.
a
You're
surprise.
going to figure out a way around it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funkin'.
Yeah.
So Funkin', what did you roll for your 2 hit with your crossbow onto the? Was it the center one or the one on the?
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
10.
10? Yeah, that'll hit. So go ahead and roll me your 2 attack.
Looks like a 7.
7. All right. It's still alive and kicking, but it is not happy about taking that arrow to the shoulder. It's always to the top of the shoulder. Are you trying to get revenge with this top of the shoulder stuff from the spear? Just taking your hate out on everything that pops up.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Got you in my shoulder.
So the orc takes a nice bolt right to the shoulder, and it's swinging around wildly and just trying to see if it can hit anything in its path that was in front of it.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Xenoxia, you're on up.
Can I run at one and take a slash with my scimitar? Like right across the stomach range?
Yeah.
All right. 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
6.
Nice job, Z.
Good work.
Artis, what are you doing?
All right, Artis.
I'm going to run up and I'm going to throw a flask at Carl. And which one did you go for?
I think it was the middle one, right?
You're going to go for the one in the
Yep,
middle.
I'm going to run up, get within probably a couple feet, and just chuck a big old flask at Carl at his face.
Okay.
12.
12.
12.
That does hit. And with that scimitar slash, you kill it dead easily as it's swinging around wildly, and you dodge out of the way and skewer it right through the stomach. Yeah. And you rip it out and prepare yourself for battle again for the next swipe at the next orc.
Nice job, Z.
We showed him who's boss.
And there are 2 left, and you're going to acid splash one with some of the remnants of Carl.
He's taking some Carl to the face.
Carl to the face. Oof. That's rough.
So then that was 12.
Yep, that'll hit.
And he's taking 2 Carl to the face.
All right.
Both the Carls.
And he's not happy about that at all.
See, is he going to be blinded now from Carl since that's acid?
It's just acid.
Acid.
Yeah,
to the
acid
eyes.
eats flesh.
It's not a high pH acid.
It was when it had my shield.
Yeah.
Look at how pitted this thing is.
I don't remember saying it was pitted. Get out of here. and if I did, I'll delete it.
You can't prove
He has
anything. I got
that
the audio.
power.
Yeah, you do two acid damage from it. You get a little bit towards its eyes, but it goes mostly on its entirety of its face. Its eyes are closed right now anyway.
So I ticked it off.
You just made it mad, and it and you understand that as ow.
And I say back, your mom sucks.
No, mommy.
That's right.
And that's going to be their
Make
turn. And they're just going to swing around wildly because they can't really hit anything because they're blinded and stunned. And given the next turn, they stop being blinded. However, they still are stunned a little bit. They got one more round of that, and that's going to be Freya. You're up.
Guys, what do you want me to do?
Kill him.
Yeah, blast something.
All right.
Blast or sling, one of them.
So
Well,
she probably
I'm going to
can
use
just
my sling
use
right
the sling.
now and figure that out in a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
11.
11. Yeah, that'll hit.
1.
Yeah. I like the sound of ones. And it plinks off of its chest. And oh,
That's not what your mom said.
mommy.
Just want to reiterate. Artis really hates orcs.
Yeah, Artus does really hate orcs.
Just putting it out there.
Funkin', you're up now.
I'm going to take another pot shot at the one on the left.
Okay, sounds good.
1.
Yes. Excellent. You know what I like about that? You have 2 people on your side that are down there.
You're a monster.
I
She is.
am a monster. Let's see. High or low? Remember, you get to decide who dies.
Low.
Low?
We're not going to die from his crossbow. It's not that strong.
That's a D8.
I'm not going to die from that crossbow.
Oh, it's high, though.
What's that mean?
You said low. That
Yeah.
means I get it. Again.
Oh, it was between me and you?
Yep.
Oh. That's okay. You have more more hit points than I do.
Funkin'.
Roll a d8.
Roll a D8.
One.
Eight.
One.
In my defense, this is meant for Darcassian, not you. 6, buddy.
Well,
And you take a bolt to the back of the leg.
What the heck?
And you do the Jim Carrey thing.
Ooga, throw me a spear.
I would like to point out that, confused by the pain, I'm probably still in Orcish. Why would you do that?
Shut up, your mom.
Karma! I told you, Artis, to be nicer.
So, all right, hang on.
Artis, you want another slash to the leg?
Bring it on, little girl. I will turn that dress into a mini skirt
You think
with
so?
this axe, and you will have no more legs.
How about we
I'm already
concentrate on the
chopping
orc?
parts down here.
Xenoxia, you're up. There are only
Yep.
2 left.
I rolled for my short spear.
Oh, okie dokie.
Or, sorry, my scimitar. That's
Okay.
what I meant. I meant my scimitar. The next one, which would be the middle one. I think the middle one has Carl on his face.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there's only 2 left, so there's left and right, not middle.
Yep. And I rolled a critical hit.
Ooh.
That'd be 8.
8 damage. Holy cow. So, you know when you're carving a turkey and the chef's knife gets kind of stuck on some of the bone? So when you go in, you take your swipe like right at the rib cage and it gets lodged in there. So then you have to like just ream on it back and forth, and you're sawing back and forth onto its body, and it's yelling and moaning in pain, and then you
So I pretty much just shredded its
you
side.
shredded the inside of it, and it doesn't necessarily die from the wounds that you're giving to it, but you have caused so much internal damage.
It died from the fear of me.
Well, it drowned to death in its own blood.
Better
You
than
can
I.
hear it gasping and spitting up blood onto you
Yeah.
as it topples down onto the floor, and you remove your scimitar and stare at the next one.
That's way better than what I was gonna say.
I think you need a shower after this. Get rid of the orc blood.
It's like Quentin Tarantino.
No, I'm
was
gonna keep it there.
I was gonna
I
say
don't care for those movies.
I was gonna say he died because
They're
he
too
thought of what
bloody
his
for me.
mom got up to.
Question: do orcs get embarrassed?
That one did.
It turned really red.
It had a pants down spanking after school right there. You hear that, buddy? Oh. Your buddies are gone.
That's gonna be Artus.
Artis is going to limpingly, apparently, lunge at the one that's left with her war axe.
Okay. Roll your attack on it.
And that is 11.
Yeah, barely. But yes, that does it, since this is the last round for it to be stunned.
And I hit it for 9.
Oh, snap.
And this is the eyeball one, isn't it? Or no?
What you saying? No.
No, I took out the
you
Carl
got the
one.
eyeball. She took out the eyeball one.
Carl!
Quick scoop. What's left of him?
So how cool do you want this to be?
I'm thinking medium.
Medium cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he is an orc. He doesn't deserve the best.
You are just so bloodlust at this point, and in pain and anger and hating these orcs, that you take your dwarven war axe and you lodge it right at its shoulder, and you sever the top of its spine that you hit it so hard, and it collapses down to the floor, and you're like, that's it. And you walk away, leaving your dwarven war axe lodged in the orc.
Like when they walk away from explosion scenes.
Yeah.
Cool dwarves don't look at dwarfs or orcs as they collapse.
You turn around back to the party and you start limping back to them, and it's in slow-mo, and the blood is just spurting up out in the background.
I want to add to that.
I pointed you. You're gonna get this bolt out of my leg.
I was gonna say, who's you?
Is that I don't think that sounds like a good
Funky.
idea. I don't think it's a good idea. My surgeon skills aren't up there, but I can try. I got a health potion for you, though, buddy.
I'll take it.
All right.
Before or after you pull the bolt out?
We're doing that now.
You pull the bolt out just successfully there, and you're doing all right. Are you going to take that health potion?
Well, I got one I can use right now to get 2 points.
Take that, buddy.
All right, I'll take the D4 health potion. And I roll a 1.
I assume you're going to go pick up your axe?
Yes.
Okay, after the
Definitely.
cool scene,
Yeah, I mean,
obviously.
yeah. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to wipe it off on him.
That's fair.
Can I get my crossbow back? My bolt back?
Yank the bolt out of his back.
If it weren't for the potion, I'd say no.
Can I have
I'm going to throw it at him, though.
All right. Roll an attack.
I know a 9's not going to hit you.
No, absolutely not. No matter how many pluses, there's negative
I
2.
think it should hit right by his foot.
I like
Just to
that.
scare him.
Yeah, it
Gets him right
sticks
off.
in stone because I threw it that hard.
Yeah.
All right. That's sweet. We can do that. You throw it at him, but you you aim at him, but it hits into the ground. You're like, see what I did there? Oh,
Now I'm even more mad.
the enraged dwarf can't kill any of his party. So that's it. The dirt and stick door slides back into its place.
Makes itself again and then pops up.
Yep. Whoop. Flies back into the wall and lodges there.
Let's not do that one again.
Yeah.
So we got to spin this orb again.
Yep.
Not
Are you
it.
sure there's not a better way to do this?
I doubt it.
Not it.
Is this a random thing, or can we see kind of how...
Oh yeah, you can absolutely see where
So how many are we then away from
Yeah.
the door we need to go into?
You guys want to take a
Wait,
No
wait,
more.
wait.
No more fluff.
I'm running up and
or-
I'm grabbing that freaking post because I'm not taking that water again. I'm just gonna grab on down here, guys.
I can
I'm with
And then
Morphe.
the post lights on fire.
Oh, that'd be my luck.
Okay, so you're going to turn the orb one click closer to the symbol that you're looking for, and a door made entirely of stone, like a stone slate face, comes out from the side and it slides right along the floor. You know that rock sound, that that kind of sound is coming closer and towards
That's a
you
terrifying
ominously.
sound.
And it's not an entirely large door, but it is kind of wide, wider than a normal door of what you would think. And it stops in front of you. It opens. And it's pitch black in the beyond. Just this black aura that you see. And you hear a...
Funkin', go close the door.
I don't think so.
Spin the orb! Spin the orb!
Spin it.
Spin it!
You're the one that was doing it.
Okay, I spin the orb again.
Before you were able to touch the orb, a rock and dirt and grass thing emerges.
Hey everyone, we hope you like this Room of Doors episode in the Altara Depths. Our heroes have been venturing further and further into the depths, defeating a gelatin cube, zombies, the Soldier of Misfortune, and so far 3 horribly smelling orcs that are offended by yo mama jokes, and scimitars, axes, and crossbow bolts apparently. As is tradition with our podcast, we want to thank everyone out there that has followed us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Myriad_Ventures, DM Southie, Menu Game Maker, G Woker. Am I saying that right? Is it Woker or Woker? Or Wocher? Watcher? I don't know. Slapdash_Danny, JRMYDKLNHNS, Jeremy D. Kleinhans, Within the Wave, King Kai Haku, maybe? Is that how you say that? I don't know. Let me know. Cheese Whiz with an S. Dastardly Desco, Pet Shop Cast, Chase X Libres, Midnight Kingdom, but remove the vowels in there. Josh Wade FM, Campaign Oddball, Ryan Javanshire, that name. Dungeons and DM, the hell yeah. NTAOK_pod, Spirit of the Wilds, Buy Popcorn, Sophia GTNP, Jonathan Brinton, Mason CU43640505, Sons and Dragos, Messed Up Movies, Iron and Ice RPG, Chicks with Crits, Risk MRPG, and Laughter Hideous. If we've forgotten any mentions, we're completely sorry, and let us know to make sure that we got you in the future. Thank you for all the follows, the interactions, and everything that the RPG community has done and will do in the future. We genuinely do appreciate everything. As is tradition, you can find us on Twitter at FreeRoll5, Facebook and Instagram at FreeRoll5Podcast, and you can find us on Patreon at FreeRoll5Podcast. What do you get with our Patreon? Well, you get the DM's Cut, which has the all non-rated G content that includes all the jokes, language, and banter that has to be cut from every episode. I've noticed personally it ranges around 7 minutes or so an episode, and for $1 an episode, that's a great deal, let me tell you. If you found us through our Podbean or iTunes, just know that we're everywhere else as well, from Stitcher to Blueberry and TuneIn to Podtail. We absolutely do appreciate a 5-star review, but we prefer honesty overall. If you could hop onto our iTunes and remember to review us, that would be great. Honesty is Artus's best policy. Thank you all, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks for another episode of the Age of Arcana, the Altara Depths.